Aqua gang, gang, gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 today with a general message. What's up, baby? It's your girl. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please come through. Give us exactly what we need to know in addition to what is already shown for us. It's going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages are, in fact, general. Do not force anything to fit, guys. Take what resonates with you. Leave the rest, okay? Cross watchers, you're also welcome here. Just place yourself where you belong in the storyline. That's it. That's all. Okay, everybody. Before we get started, take a moment and click that like button, please, if you don't mind. It helps with our engagement. It's one of the easiest ways to donate energetically to the channel. That's how we grow, y'all. Okay. Also, shoot me a little comment down below. A little hey, girl. Hey. Don't be rude. Say it. Bye. And if you have not already made it official, we're I would say we're on the path to about 80K, 80 to 100K. We are still very much so growing. I'm so very lucky and blessed to have all of you here, right? Like, we're just cute little family on this side, a cute little bunch, my soul family. So if you've not made it official, if you have not joined the gang, please, we would love to have you click that subscribe button as well as a notification bell. Okay. So, boy, is somebody backtracking, backpedaling, and pussy popping, okay, on a handstand is what I heard. Okay, they want to do some tricks for you. Okay, they want to do some tricks in that boudoir, honey. All right. This is a very interesting energy, you guys. I just want to preface things with that. Don't force anything to fit. It almost feels extremely specific. Let's start out with the very first card, okay? This was the first red flag for me. I don't know when the red flags started popping up for you, but I know that they did, okay? This person very much so thought that these red flags were hidden. I get that they deal with a lot of bird brains, you know? I get that they deal with a lot of, you know, less than smart people. People who can't really read between the lines, or people who are too blinded by everything that they have to offer, that don't really see beyond. And they're not really able to tap into this person's energy and their hidden motives, which are very much so there and prevalent. I don't get that they're very happy about you figuring them out and so soon. They had other plans for you is what I heard. So we have, yeah, but you got to earn my fucks to give, right? You got to earn my F's to give. So I like your energy very much, you guys. You should not feel bad. I'm needing to say this for some of you here. Don't feel guilty about the way that you've been moving. Don't feel guilty about choosing yourself. Don't feel guilty about how you had to handle this. I do get that this person likes to lean into guilt tripping, especially if they're called out or figured out. I don't get them outright lying, but I do get them putting on some kind of facade or show or omitting certain things, which is also a lie, right? You definitely came into this connection placing yourself at the forefront in this person's eyes, okay? You match their fly, but you also match their confidence. So for me to say that this person definitely feels like they deal with people who may be a little bit insecure, unsure about themselves, or people who are willing to put everything to the side just for the sake of having a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Well, just for the sake of having a man, just for the sake of for having a girl, right? Especially them, right? That's how they see it in their eyes. Like they are a prize. They are a prize to be won specifically. And I feel like you showed up very nonchalant, very indifferent, just kind of checking out the vibes, really trying to feel things out. They don't like that, right? I get this person feeling very much so triggered. This is somebody who has gotten spoiled in their relationships in the past, right? They show up to a relationship and they definitely are the main character, okay? They're used to people placing themselves on the back end, okay, and prioritizing them, their needs, their time, their desires, their wants, their efforts, right? And I don't get that you gave that to this person. They thought that they could fix you. Look, yeah, they thought that they could fix you up real good. That they could get you to fall in line, conform. This person doesn't really take many relationships serious, and definitely get player vibes from this. You guys have to be very honest, whether you know it or not. For some of you, it is hidden, right? You just kind of knew something was off, or your intuition would have led you to believe that something is not right. Like, I need to definitely, play my cards close. keep a good eye on this one, right? They talk a good game. They're saying all the right things. They may be very charismatic. They may be extremely witty. I'm getting they look good, you know, physically. They are A1. They may really be your type, right? Very attractive, but there needs to be more. So you were always questioning at some point when the other shoe was going to drop or what their flaws were. I'm seeing a very specific conversation. So if you ever had a conversation with this person in regards to like their weaknesses or their toxic traits, their answer would be, I'm a perfectionist, right? Like I want things to be too perfect, or I'm too nice, right? Shit like that. They will never really tell you, okay, what's actually going on. And it's in those answers that you started to side-eye this person. Okay, there are a couple of instances, I feel, for some of you where you knew something was hidden or something was missing, or this person was kind of keeping things from you. This person is a player, but I don't get that they're the type of player or playette, because it could be a woman as well. I'm seeing like womanizer or man-eater. This is somebody who very much so goes into connections looking at the other person in reference to what they can get out of it. What can they get, right? Not necessarily a long time, but a fun time, a good time, right? They want to come out of here with something. Okay, so who is that? Denzel Washington. I'm leaving here with something. That's what I just heard. Yeah, so they go into connections looking for what they can get out of it. And they like to be placed on a pedestal. They get pedestalized is what I'm hearing. But you got to earn my fucks to give. So this person very much so doesn't like your indifference. They don't like the way that you don't text them back immediately. They don't like that you're not impressed, right? You're very hard to impress. In fact, the shit that normally impresses the other girls or other guys is just like, meh for you. Like, oh, great. That's good. You know, it's wonderful. Next. All right, like what else? What else is going on? I'm seeing them very much so triggered. They are able to hide it though. I don't get this person trying to humble you outright, but I do see them doing certain things to see if they can get away with certain things, if that makes sense. Yeah, they are definitely looking at this as a competition. So a competition for like time, a competition for who can make the other fall more, who can get the other one wrapped up more. They look at you as their equal. They feel like you're matching their energy, okay? Toe for toe, bar for bar, brick for brick. They're not used to that, okay? They're used to people coming in and falling in line. They have been trying to fix it. Okay, so I take that back. This person may have already started, or they will begin. If you're still engaging with this person to any extent, they may start trying to play a few little games here, guys. Mind games, to break you, right? Break you in. You're too confident for them. Yeah, see? Look, so this person expects an open door, okay? Leave room for you to return. They also want room to be left to return. So this might be somebody who expects to be inconsistent, okay? They might feel like that's the best name of the game. If you give somebody just enough, if you give them a good night, if you give them a good week, and then you disappear, you can go ahead and tend to the other people that you have on your Rolodex. They may have a roster, this one. They're not upfront about it. They don't tell you. Okay, they like to make whoever they're dealing with in the moment, whoever they're face to face with, this person will say all kinds of things that sound good is what I'm hearing, right? They will put 20 on 10. They may be extremely expressive, and they can make you feel like you're the only man or woman in the world if you're insecure. You have seen past this person. You can see them. And for some of you, I can see them in the moment, seeing you see them. What the fuck? Yeah, it's almost like when so for example, if they tell you something like, you are so fine, like, you know, I have never dated anybody who put it together like you do. You know what I'm saying? I have never dated any dude who do it like you. I have never dated any girl any woman who does it like this. Like, you're a grown woman, like you are real, you a man, really. You know, all the compliments, all of the hoopla, all the holler, right? You may have looked at this person like, okay, that's nice. You know, like, okay. Who else you told that to? Boom, gotcha, bitch. Because they told everybody else that too. What? Yeah. There's a block here. So you've created, there could be a whole motherfucking obstacle course before they even get to your door is what I'm hearing. So they're not used to that. These are standards, these are prerequisites, and these are boundaries. You're not just letting this person in. You're not letting them sweet talk you out your motherfucking drawers. You're not letting them sweet talk you out your motherfucking panties. No. No, brother. No, sister, no, my guy, my girl, like, you cool and everything, but yeah, let's slow this shit down. You got to earn that shit. They're not used to earning it. They may be used to a lot of one-night stands. They never expected a one-night stand with you. They never expected you to just, trick off on them and fuck up a bag on them automatically. I'm talking a lot of ebonics right now. What that means is they never expected you to start swiping your credit card, your black card on them, spending a whole check on them, right? They never expected it immediately, but they certainly expected it a lot sooner than it's happening. And I do get them they're both curious and annoyed, because it normally happens easier for them. They're able to get people wrapped quite easily. And they often can get people to leave room, right, for them to return. That's crazy. This dog and this, okay, not a dog. I'm sorry. No, I'm not laughing, y'all. Please, please. Promise you, I'm not, okay? It's a nervous laugh. So some of you think that this person is like, you already know that they're a player. You can see right through them. You're like, you a dog, right? Like, this is a dog eat dog world. Dog eat dog. Okay, so this person could definitely be that type of person, right? Like straight shoot, like very harsh. But more notably, they're pointing out that in this card, it sort of looks like it's a ghost, right? A shadow almost, right? Like it's there, but it's not. It's there, but not really. They like to make you think that you have them without actually having them, and also have the ability and slickness to slide out, but yet know that they can always return. You see that sort of like a loop here, that they're always welcome. They like a revolving door. I can also view this, hey, I just want to be your co-star card, as somebody who's not looking for like a main character. They're looking for, side pieces. They're just trying to have a good time. For some of you, this person is too old to be acting this way. That's what I just heard. Like, you're too motherfucking old to be behaving this way. Yeah, see, building. They should be building something more solid. They should be focusing on something else. They are definitely very much so immature. Wants to build or start a family with you. See, this is the type of shit that they would say, but what they actually want is that open access, okay? They want you to be open for them is what I'm hearing as well. So open emotionally. When you're open emotionally, you're extremely vulnerable, okay? And when you're open, it doesn't matter what a person does, they're still able to gain access. There's not really a cutoff. There aren't really boundaries. This is what this person is used to. So you have definitely taken them for a doozy with some of your boundaries, okay? Some of the walls that you have placed up. For some of you, it's like, yeah, I'm busy. Like, I'm focusing on work. I can't really see you every other weekend. I can't see you when you want me to. I'll let you know when I'm available. Like, you're doing shit like that when they normally have people waiting by the motherfucking phone. Hello? Picking it up to see if they text. What are they doing? Like, what's up? Or texting them over and over and over, waiting for a reply. They might be a serial ghoster is what I'm hearing. Also a serial dater. They start a lot. They don't finish a lot. That's what I'm hearing. So they start a lot of connections. They open a lot of doors, and they like those doors to remain open. They like the ability to go back and forth as they see fit, never really creating anything solid, but wanting the person to believe that it could be possible. Like one day, as soon as I finish school, as soon as I get this promotion, as soon as I finish building my house, as soon as I finish doing this, this is what we would have in the future. You got to work towards these things, yet and still they want all of the benefits that come with having already cultivated this life or trust or respect with someone. So I see this person having some radical requests from you. These are not requests that are unlike them. Okay, you might think it's crazy that they would think it's okay for them to ask you for certain things. Whether it's money, whether it's your body, whether it's, an immense amount of time, whether it's, showing up, being on guard, like, really being there when they want you to, right? Like at the drop of a dime, right? all they need to do is ring a bell and you're right there, okay, coming through for them for certain things that they should really be calling their family for, with family right here, and they're looking to you to do it. You might view it as crazy because it's like we just started, right? Like we just met each other, like we're not even there yet. Even if we've been dating for a while, you haven't really earned the right to be requesting these things from me. It's quite all right in their book because they have had people do it. You're the only one. What? Yeah. You're the only one. And it is boiling their butter, bitch. Okay? You're the only one. Telling them no. Or telling them, giving them a time frame. Like, yeah, I can't do that right now. You know, maybe later, maybe in the future, I'll let you know. Like, definitely placing some blocks there, okay? They are very much so bothered. Look at the look on this face. Like, who the fuck you think you are? What? I could call somebody right now. I could call someone right now that's actually waiting for me to call them and they will do it. And you're like, fine, go do that, bitch. And they're like, no, I want you to do it. Yeah. They have never experienced this, okay? And I do believe that this has created some kind of a trance, okay? Yeah, they feel like they're under some kind of a trance. They have left people behind before who didn't want to get in line. There's something about you that's keeping them stuck here, okay? They feel like it's something hidden. I feel like it's something spiritual, okay? There's a reason why they are very much so attracted to you, your aura, your energy, as are other people, even strangers. So it's not for no reason, but I don't get that this person is very spiritual, so they don't view it that way, but they want to know, like they want to know why, like what is it about you? If I could call John and he'll go ahead and pay my car note for me, why the fuck am I worried about if Aquarius will do it or not? Let me just get it done. But they're like, no, why won't you do it? I want to know why you won't do it. If I could call Suzanne and she ready to bust it open today, right now, wherever I want, whenever I want, why don't I just go ahead and make that happen? But no, I want to know why are you closed for business? You know what I'm saying? Why? Yeah, there's almost this energy like they're like, well, what? You feel like you're too good for me type of thing. And if that's the case, they have never felt this before. But even these thoughts are foreign to this person, okay? I do get them having people who fawn over them, right? Like chase them even. More than willing to do whatever it is that they have on the agenda because they want this person. They want an opportunity with them. They want to be with them. This is also why this person has held off so long on building anything solid, you know, starting a family, having any kind of long-term committed relationship. This person may never have had a long-term relationship for some of you. They put it all off because this has been working for them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But now it's broken. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me calm down. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But now it's broke, y'all. Okay. The mental gymnastics that this person is being led through by dealing with someone like you is unmatched. I'm just going to say that. Yeah, they're trying to crack the code. You are the great mystery of the player. I don't know if they want to crack the code just out of the sheer delight of wanting to say that they have captured or conquered you, right? Or if they genuinely are now feeling something, right? If they're genuinely now having actual genuine feelings towards you, or want something serious now, right? If their eyes are finally opening to their bullshit, right? And recognizing that, hey, okay, I thought it was me. And because of who I am and how I am and what I have, this is why everybody was following the fucking line. But now I'm realizing, It could just be I was dealing with bottom of the barrel ass bitches, and that's why they were all falling in line, because Aquarius is not falling in line, right? Aquarius is not falling for the bullshit. Aquarius can see right through it, can see right through me. Aquarius is not going for it, and it's making them think that they're broken, right? Now it's broken. Like the whole idea of who they thought they were, of what they thought they wanted, of what they thought their life would continue to be, right? It's all changing. There's a shift happening for sure. They're no longer looking at themselves like, I'm able to pull people and make them do what I want them to do and have this revolving door because I'm that bitch, right? Like, because I'm that dude. No, now they're looking at it like, oh, these were just like low quality bitches, like just low quality bums and bumettes. Are you kidding me right now? Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, you over there digging in the trash? Like you just figuring this out? Spirit is like, don't call people trash. Okay, got it. So we have layers to this, right? This is opening a multitude of layers and factors in which they have not taken into account. You're really making this person think. They're rethinking, right, their value, who they are, right? Like what they've had going is no longer good, right? Because they do see your value. That is what they want me to say. This person, it has not been lost upon them that you're quite different than the caliber of guy or girl that they would have dealt with in the past. It has not been lost upon them. They do recognize that. But now another layer to that is recognizing that someone of this caliber would not tolerate this bullshit. Okay, so that has to mean that the ones that did tolerate it this entire fucking time were nothing to brag about. Are you kidding me? And I've been bragging all this time. Bruh. So we have the epitome of an identity crisis at this point, guys. Okay, this person is definitely experiencing a bit of an identity crisis. They're definitely experiencing some other feelings as well. I wouldn't put it past them to now look at you very differently for valuing yourself, right? It's sort of like they will be bothered initially, but then once the layers start to unfold and unravel, right? Once they start to really dig into these layers, your value will be even more apparent to this person. It's also not going to be lost upon them that you may have taken a chance on them, right? Like, damn, like, so did I even deserve a shot at all? Was I just like charity? You know what I'm saying? She actually gave me her number. Like he gave me a chance, and I was doing this all this time. Like they were one of them, right? There may be a little bit of embarrassment here for sure, but there's this idea that now they need to see for themselves if they can live up to what you are making sure you get. That's the only way people are going to earn you, right? It's very interesting, this shift that it has taken. Their confidence has definitely taken a massive hit, right? They don't even know who they are. They may be quite nervous around you. If you are still engaging with this person, they may be quiet. You're going to see a hit to their confidence. They don't really know what to say to you anymore. They may look at you quite differently. I do see this person wanting to try and work it out or show up for you, right, in the way that they feel will allow for this to have the two of you actually build something solid. They are now recognizing that that's what it's going to take, right? The actual effort. That nothing is going to be given to them in this connection. And that's for those of you who are still willing to give this person a shot, because if you were able to see beyond all of their bullshit towards those red flags, that bridge might have been burnt, my friend. You may be only offering friendship at this point, and they would have no choice but to take that. Sucker for you. Okay, we'll do anything for you is what it says. Okay, head over heels in love, blinded by love. This is what they are used to. Okay, you have given them a different flavor of sucker, and I think it's quite sour, bitch. I do. Yeah, they're used to people being blinded by their looks, blinded by their money, blinded by, you know, just them. Showing them a good time, getting this person addicted, right, to their spontaneity and this boisterous energy, right? I feel like this person's personality might be bigger than life. They know how to have a good time. They know how to show you a good time, a fun time, right? But not for a long time. And the not for a long time part means that they're going to show you that good time, get you to think that that is just how things are going to be, right? The end all be all, and then they disappear or they pull back drastically. This is what gets people hooked. Okay, so we have kiss. And what I see most significantly in this card is about people remembering, you know, how good it was, how fun it was, how exciting it was, how adventurous it was, right? They will show you a really good time in hopes of recreating that energy. Like I said, they pull back significantly, never to see it at that level again. This is their game. So it will never quite feel like that first night the two of you were together, that first week that you spent together. It will never quite feel like that again. They pull all the way back. This is what gets people in this repetitive cycle of, I will do anything for you, right? Like, you showed me that version of yourself, and even though you're not behaving that way now, I already saw it, right? So now I'm gonna just show up and keep showing up, and however you want me to show up, and whenever you want me to show up, and wherever you want me to show up, like, I'm gonna just keep doing that in hopes that I can feel that again, even if it's just a little bit, beat, a little beat. People get addicted. That's what that sounds like to me. That's them, and you're just like, listen, let's just be friends, bro. No. This is a massive attack on their ego, guys. I'm not even going to hold you. Addicted? Bitch, you're not even paying attention. They can't even get your attention. Big mistake. Huge. Their words, not mine. Don't know if this is something that they have realized too little too late. That's going to be something for you to decide, but this is where they are now, right? They feel like you ripped their mask off, okay? They feel as if you have ripped the mask off. The things that they thought that they kept hidden all this time, that has worked for them and has kept them in this cycle of being able to pull here's the thing. Even though I joked about the quality of people that they were pulling in the past, it's not that those people were these bums and bumheads. No, that was just a little kiki, a little joke, but they were insecure. This is why they fell for the okie doke. You see what I'm saying? They were just too thirsty, too readily available to settle and take any and everything. I will do anything for you, suckers. They were going after suckers. People who, in fact, if they would just level up their self-value, pour into themselves, love on themselves, recognize their own value, could also be on the same level as what you were showing up for this person. But because they weren't, they fell into this box, okay? And this is what has allowed this person to think so highly of themselves, right? Like, they just thought everybody was blinded by their looks, their fat ass, their money, their car, their job, you know, their good personality, their jokes, you know, their humor, okay? Whatever it is the mask that they would be able to wear, the show that they would be able to put on. And I feel like it was never hidden from you. You had to be really insecure for the mask to work, is what I'm hearing. So they went for one of the big dogs. Recognizing their mistake, for sure. And now the gag is they actually like you. Oh my God. Like, genuinely like you. I don't know, guys. It's a gamble, you know? Dealing with somebody who hasn't really been in a for real relationship. I do see them wanting to try. But as the saying goes, old habits die hard. They definitely want you, okay? They may be extremely desperate to actually see if they can, you know, make amends, calm things down, and like swoop in there like nothing happened. But I don't think that that's going to work for the majority of them, okay? So we have travel. This person is definitely coming towards you if the two of you have been on the outs, okay, or just distant. I don't see a complete disengagement for a majority of you, even though that could be the case. But for the majority of you, I see that this is not somebody who you had to break up with. It never even went anywhere. This is just somebody who you decided you were going to friend zone, or it would just have to be a friend because shit was just off. They were expecting way too much from you without doing anything. You see, that's the okie doke that insecure people fall for. You didn't fall for it. They thought that just being mad or disappearing, right, or falling back would make you chase them. Once again, making that mistake of mistaking you for the bitches from the past. They kept making the same mistake over and over for some of you a few times until they finally got it, right? The layers started to unfold. They got some major downloads and clarity. It could be by way of a friend, okay? Somebody who has known them for a long time, noticed their patterns, and they're like, yeah, no. Let me tell you what's going on. You're just dealing with somebody who is mature. You're dealing with a real woman now. You're dealing with a real man now. You're not dealing with the little boys, the little girls. You're not dealing with, you know, the people from this is a different type. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And that could be the aha moment. For some of them, it could have been a dream. For some of them, it could have just come to them in a daydream, right? Thinking about you, of course, but wondering like, who is this girl, right? Like, who is this guy? Like, who do you think you are not to chase me? Like, who do you think you are to deny me? Who do you think you are to call me out? Who do you think you are to rip my mask off, right? Who do you think you are to call me out? Like, who are you? So we have drama, okay? Definitely not on the same page. It could be just as simple as that. And once you've made your mind up that somebody is not working out or things are not looking good for the future, you are able to make your mind up very quickly, especially if emotions had not got involved, which I don't see that they have for a great majority of you. And even if they did, this person's behavior, their actions, if they even tried to show one semblance of this little game that they play, you would have been out the door, right? Like, you have come so far that this would have never worked. So let's hop over to the extended. Let's see where this is all going. We first want to see where this person believes things are heading. Okay, what's in their mind? Want to know what this approach is. What's in their mind is going to detail to us if they still are trying to play. Okay, where do you think this is going? How do you think this is going to end up? How do you think this is going to go? That's going to let us know how they are intending to approach this. What's in their mind, deep in their subconscious about this? Have they actually reconsidered and unpacked everything and now they see things differently, or are they on the same old bullshit? I also want to see what shadows the both of you needed to address, and this will be the reason why this is showing up. Okay, I will look at that for the both of you. I also want to know what karma the divine has in store for this person. I definitely heard player, playette, somebody who has definitely taken advantage or exploited people who have been through major heartbreaks, who are vulnerable, insecure, and wide open. That's what they look for, actually, right? They want the door wide open. You can't get away with that. That's just that on black, okay? That's just that on that, baby. That's just white on rice. What is the karma? I need details. I want to know exactly what it is, what it entails. Okay, and then we will most certainly see what their specific next steps are going to be towards you. Is this worth your motherfucking time? What are their intentions? Their purest intentions according to the divine. If you decide to engage this, re-engage this, or see this through, what are you setting yourself up for? What do you get out of this deal? What do you get out of building anything with this person? Are you setting yourself up for failure? Should you just keep it moving? And we'll look at the best possible outcome, like I said, okay? And then we're going to get into new love. For those of you who have already made up your mind, we will see what the new is, okay? Only the good, only the new, which is also why we needed to address your shadows to be assured that those are fully addressed, healed from, and we can make sure we are starting a completely new cycle with different people and people who are now aligned with what you actually want and where you're actually going, okay? See exactly who these people are, see what they're like, who's the one, just in case you may have multiple, what's the most attractive quality about this person, the chemistry in and out of the boudoir, in and out of the bedroom. Okay, and then I also would like to know why they are single. According to them, their exes and the divine. We'll see if there are any red flags, any delays, any, deal breakers, if at all. just in case. And then we'll see what the potential is for there to be a union with the new. I'll put time frames on both the old, the new, and I'll also pull a time frame on your next committed relationship, when that will potentially be. We'll also get some focus advice in terms of how to bring your manifestations to pass in the least amount of time, especially those manifestations that have seemed to be taking longer or delayed. Let's see what you need to do, how you can assist spirit in getting those to happen sooner. Okay, speeding up that momentum. We'll also pull some ask the universe questions. I'll give you the floor to ask a few questions, but I'll have more instructions for this over in the extended. So without further ado, baby, click the like button, the subscribe button. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see you guys over there. So let's egg out.